What if there were an AI that with 1 hour's use could understand you in a way that no other AI has? What if in 24 hours it had helped you make money or gain clarity or just feel better about yourself than you have in years? Actually, I have this AI and I know exactly where to send you. So first, let me tell you, I'm Arlan Hamilton. If you're not familiar with me, about 10 and a half years ago, I was sleeping on the floor of the San Francisco airport. And today I have invested in more than 200 companies led by underrepresented, underestimated founders. And in addition to that, I am an entrepreneur myself. So I make about 1.2 million a year in my info product business, teaching entrepreneurs how to make money faster and how to gain freedom. Doesn't mean you have to make millions, even though this is your first million channel. It just means you make the amount that you need to have options. Because when I was broke, when I was homeless, most of my life, I didn't have those options. And I wish that for you. So today, what I'm going to show you is, well, I don't want to call it a chat GPT killer because I still use chat GPT for research and a few other things, but it is definitely giving it a run for its money and it is actually changing lives. When's the last time you heard someone say that yesterday chat GPT changed my life? Let me show you what I mean. Okay. So right here, Linda says, I'm doing the same. This past 24 hours with Authority XPro, AXP, was life-changing. What is she talking about? Let's see. So Nicole says, Arlen, this is me. I had to share this because it made me smile and it says everything about why AXP is going to hit different. Then it goes on to talk about how Claude talks about Authority X Pro. So I use Claude too. Claude is great. Claude helped me make the logo for Authority X Pro. That's what I'm saying, right? But look at what it said. It said, when one AI recognizes the value of another AI built on a real human's lived experience, that's a different level of validation. Okay. So that's because for the last 24 hours, she has been testing Authority X Pro for 24 hours for free. Look at what Hill says. Y'all, do it. This is 13 hours ago. She says, do it. Try Authority X Pro, even if you know there's no way you can afford it, because you may end up being able to. Okay. So she goes on to talk about how it's completely changed how she's working on her business and what she had planned. Now, Ellen, I can just go to any random comment and it's just singing praises. Okay. Ellen says, I just spent nearly 4 hours going between Arlen's Prompt Shop in a Box and Authority X Pro. Do you guys realize what a gift this is? And she goes on to talk about what she's working on. Karen says, this is unexpected. I've been working with ChatGPT on my offer, and Authority X Pro just blew it out of the water. You see that? Authority X Pro refined my avatar, upped my pricing, and gave me a full strategy to use all in under 24 hours. I'm blown away. Once I get my first client, I will be signing up for Authority X Pro. So what happens is I just gave 24 hours to access to Authority X Pro. Authority X Pro is my brain cloned. Basically, what it means is that you can talk to it like you talk to ChatGPT. You can either type or you can use the mic, just like on ChatGPT, but the responses hit different. So let me show you an example if you're curious. And right now, if you're curious but you want to get started, in the link below is a link to Authority X Pro. If you're seeing this during the open house, you get 24 hours completely free. And you'll see right away why that's amazing. So let's just do something off the top of the dome. Let's say I'm going to say my client because one of the things that Authority X Pro is so good at is knowing you. So if I start typing to it, it's going to get confused and say, well, that's not you. So I'll say my client is a 40-year-old Black woman from Detroit. She has just started an online consulting biz after 20 years running a salon. She'd like to work from home, and make 5K a month. What should she do? So imagine this is you. You have 24 hours free, and you start out the gate with this type of question. It's going to give so much information. Or if you don't know what to ask it, look, it has these prompts. How do I find my first or next $997 client this week? Give me the best YouTube hook using Arlan's Authority prompt. I want to start a YouTube channel, but I don't know where to begin. I don't know what to sell. Help me figure that out. So a lot of people don't have an offer. If you press this button when you start, it will help you. Okay. Help me with my price. Help me price my coaching. I keep undercharging. Those are just some options that you have. And then you can even choose discover my zone of genius if you're not sure exactly where to start. So I'm just going to click this one. Now, look what it says. It says creating an extremely customized solution for you takes a little longer. Please allow up to 60 seconds. I trained Authority XPro. Everything you're seeing here, I trained it on. So I wrote this out and I said, this is what should be said to people as they're waiting for their response. Because it's not like, when you do, if you've ever used ChatGPT, but you put it on thinking or deep research and not just a regular back and forth, that's what this is doing. So it's calling all sorts of things. It's taking all of the things that I trained it on. It's hundreds, if not thousands of hours of training. So it says, of course, this is the exact person we are here to serve. This is not starting over. This is cashing in. Here's the exact strategy Arlan would give your client to get to $5,000 a month from home using the 20 years of expertise she's already earned. We aren't building from scratch. We're translating her gold into a new format. So then it says, step one, the reframe from salon owner to CEO in residence. First, a critical mindset shift. Arlan's framework for your client is simple. This isn't a new career, it's 20 years of back pay. You hear that? That's great. For a 40-year-old Black woman, monetizing 2 decades of proven experience isn't just business, it's justice. It's getting paid what she's owed. Because remember, I trained it. So this is how I feel about things, okay? She wasn't just doing hair, she was managing profit and loss statements, hiring and training, retaining staff, building a loyal client base, handling inventory and supply chain logistics, marketing a local business and creating a brand, navigating crisis, and helping keep the doors open. Okay? This is CEO level skill set. Our job is to package it that way. Have you ever heard ChatGPT or even Claude say to you that 20 years as a salon owner is like being a CEO and listing these things? It's really going to come in and tell you what I would tell you if you sat down with me and paid me $10,000 or more. Okay. So the offer, the seamless salon system. She will not be a consultant. She will be a fractional COO, Chief Operating Officer, for salon and spa owners. This positioning immediately commands a higher price. Her offer is a $2,500 month retainer. For that price, her clients get 90-minute strategy call per month, weekly async check-ins, her seamless salon toolkit. This is a done with you model. She provides strategy and systems, the client implements them. Okay, so step 3 is the math. 2,500 per month per client times 2 clients. That's it. We're not looking for 50 clients. We're not running ads. We're not trying to go viral on TikTok. Look at this. This is like so solid. We need to find 2 people who want to run their salon better. And then it starts to go through everything. It's not even close to being done. So then if you just kept going, you kept going, kept going with it, it would keep going. So if you're like, I wonder though, my certain circumstance, I don't think it would work for my certain circumstance. Try it. You get to try it for free. I've never done this before. You get to actually try it for 24 hours if you see this in time. So how you know that is you go to authortyxpro.com. It'll look like this. You see here the open house, you're invited, get unlimited access for a full 24 hours. You don't have to put a card in, a credit card in. You don't get like a light version. You get the full app as if you just paid for it. And if you want to keep going, that's what people want to know. Well, if I want to keep going, what happens? Right now, during the launch, because it's been out for about a little less than a month, it's just $149 per month or $997 per year if you want to get some months off. And that is like when you use it for 24 hours, especially if you're still here with me in the video, you're probably here with me in the video because you already follow me. There's a couple reasons. Either you already follow me and you trust me because you know that I put out really great products and they over deliver every single time. And you saw some of the glowing reports. I mean, that was just like 3 or 4 people out of hundreds of people who have commented this weekend. And you're just curious, you want to know, you want this, and you know the value that you're going to get. So if that's you, start it now. Don't say, well, I'll start it later in this week. You don't know if it's going to be available later this week. Start it now, and it may even help you get into Authority X Pro for the next month or even the next year. Can you imagine? That's what's already happening with people. People are trying it for 24 hours. They're either making money in those 24 hours or they understand that they will and they're joining it. So that's why it's incentive for me because for a little while I can do this. I can do this for a limited time where I give it this away for free to hundreds of people, maybe thousands. It'll end up being probably thousands of people. And a small percentage of them will continue and stay on as customers, and probably a larger percentage over time. So that's just a little behind the scenes so you can understand why would I do this? And you maybe can apply it for yourself. The other type of person who is still watching this right now, you maybe 20% of the people who pressed play at the beginning are still here. You don't know me that well or at all, but you know that you need something to change. You're stuck. Maybe you're broke, maybe you're not. Maybe you're not broke, but you just feel like you're stuck. You're not advancing the way that you feel like you should be, or you want to make a big change in your life and you're not sure how to do that. I'm here to help you with my free videos here on YouTube. I have more than 800 of them. You can just click on my name below and it'll take you around. And now I've basically cloned myself and I have a faster, better, more a version that can go 24/7 when I'm asleep. Literally, when I'm asleep, my AI clone, Authority X Pro, is helping people change their lives, make more money, and find clarity. It's just been the most amazing thing. Now, another thing you can do is go to authorityxpro.com, scroll down the sales page, look at some of the videos, look at some of the testimonials. If you're not convinced yet to get this free product for 24 hours, not for 3 hours, not for 5 messages, for 24 hours. I'm going to show you some more because I just want to make sure you get this. You got to get this, okay? So if we go back here and we start at the top. So 3 days ago, I said test it for free, and hundreds of people are testing it, okay? So Kendra asked, I have a question. Once the 24 hours is over, if we have saved anything in our vault and we choose not to sign up immediately, will it keep the information for us so when we do sign up, it still has our memory? Look, I said yes, it will save it. You'll be able to sign and see the work you worked on. But look, she was asking, will it save it for when I do sign up? It'll save it even if you don't sign up and pay for it because I want you to have the information it gives you. It's so good. Why would I want you not to have that information? I'm trying not to gatekeep, right? It just costs me a lot of money to run, so I need to charge for it. And I also want to make a profit. Like that's just kind of how it works, right? So I actually didn't answer her question completely because she was asking, "Hey, does it have a memory of me when I come back and pay for it?" Yeah, because it has a memory of you even if you don't. So let me show you. Let's see what else. Pamela said, how fast I'm hopping into here. Oh my, I'm so, so, so excited. Raina said, Authority X Pro is a game changer. Having Arlan Hamilton in your pocket, so to speak, 24/7 is absolutely priceless. So let's get to more. Let's see. Let's see. At the beginning, there was a technical issue and I fixed it right away. Joy said, Arlan, this is absolutely brilliant. I just spent 24 hours picking your brain. Thank you for sharing your light with us. Troy says, I have 360 Pass, which is another product of mine, which is awesome. and Authority X Pro. Both are a game changer. Don't sit on this. Now, 360 Pass is like the biggest value ever. But now I announced over the weekend, if you get the annual version, pay attention to this if you've kind of passed, you're out somewhere. If you get the annual version of Authority X Pro, you now get 360 Pass for free. So crazy. Okay. Let's see if there's another one. Judette said, been chatting with it all afternoon. It's mind blowing. Definitely on another level. The 24-hour free demo definitely shows you the value of the product. And then she goes on to say more about that. Next level, opportunity is huge. Sherry says, I cannot tell you in one comment how amazing you are for being who you are and for making this something this outstanding and intuitive. It pulls things out that I was very sure were lost to me forever. And together it found a path I would have never been brave enough to even try. I found myself crying more than once. You would not believe the answers it gave me at those times. Come on now. Come on. If you haven't tried this yet, this will make you fight with yourself. It goes on to say that it pushes you. It doesn't just say like it's like someone said it's like ChatGPT is like a yes man, and this one is like really having me there being your coach and pushing you. Uh, okay, this was unexpected. I think we talked about that. So it just goes on and 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 on. It just goes on and on. Let's see if there's. I thought there was one more. Yeah, Nicole talked about that. Look, Dana says, I'm unavailable for the next couple of hours. I will be one-on-one with Arlan. Well, sort of, trying out at the AXP trial. So far, it's been crazy good. Then I found the playbook feature at the top. It's no joke. So I'm not even going to tell you about the playbook feature. You got to check it out for yourself. Okay, seriously, mind blown. I feel like I stole something, y'all. At hour 23, run that playbook for yourself. It gives you the map for the next 72 hours up to 90 days, depending on which you select. Arlen knows exactly what we need and when we need it. Thank you so much for this opportunity. It has catapulted my progress and got me moving so fast I can barely hold on. So look at this. 2 hours ago, she said this. Excited to implement all this amazing coaching and make it rain. Before AXP and after AXP. That's wonderful. Hey, so what are you waiting for?